Hey guys. So, a request was put to me to do a dark post. So, this is a dark post. It's basically, I shut off the outside ambient light, put a flashlight or a spotlight on me, and go from there. It's kind of hard to look into the light though. It's a super bright white LED. So, Saturday night, karaoke night. Well, technically it's Sunday morning right now. But, did the whole karaoke thing, had some fun. But, whatever, I sang a few good songs. Anyway, so listen, I'm having a bit of an issue. I've sent out, probably 10, maybe 15 messages to my friends saying, hey guys, look, I got a new blog, here are my friends, come join me on Tumblr, shit like that. And so far, I have 2 followers. That's it, just 2. That may increase to 4 here soon. I'm hoping, But once I reach a decent number of followers, and I mean decent as in like 20, maybe 25 followers, I'm gonna branch my blog. All of my ranty shit and the normal blogging standard is gonna remain here. The other one is where I'm gonna put all my stuff for S3, which is about my spoken word project. If you haven't seen any of it, I'll put a link to it in the text below the video on Tumblr, and also in the YouTube description. I'm also having some problem breathing, so bear with me. So, there's one thing that's been kind of bothering me lately, and that's common courtesy, and how it's going out the goddamn window. It's kind of weird, I'm a polite guy. I hold doors open for people. I've been known to carry groceries for old ladies, shit like that. But philosophically speaking and ethically speaking, when is enough enough, When I'm uber nice to people, even though I very much dislike humanity, almost to the point of hatred, when does it come down to, I'm being nice to them, but they're not being nice to me, so should I stop being nice? Sometimes I think I should, just stop. And believe me, that would be an easy out. I'd love to simply stop being nice to people, and it's just ridiculous, because I bend over backwards to help most people out. Like, in the previous semester at WNC, I had a class on Linux administration. Well, teamed up with me was a total noob, Didn't know his dump from a finger. If you know Linux, you know the joke. He couldn't even do basic bash scripting, which is the first thing any Linux person should learn. And it's not like it's difficult. It's very much in the same vein of what's it called? Quick Basic. Yeah. QBasic was a programming program for DOS. It was made back in the 80s. It made it easy for people to program basic shit. Batch files, beep files, basic games, In fact, most info games are, yeah, info games, I think? No, I don't know. Most text-based adventure games from the late 70s up onto the mid-80s, including now, there's some independent people doing it, but all of those are programmed in BASIC. But, yeah, I bent over backwards trying to help this guy out. I told him exactly where he could go to get a free copy of the textbook. I even offered, at one point, to let him have my free copy that I got with buying the textbook. Got a free access to a digital copy for the remainder of the semester. I offered him that, and he said, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm just gonna take notes and learn and stuff. No, every day during fucking class, he sat there with his laptop open instead of having his computer on. And whenever he did turn his computer on to load up the program, a virtual machine to handle certain types of Linux, he would load up the wrong type of Linux, even though, I would explain to him, load this one, not that one, but whatever. But for the most part, he'd sit there in class and play fucking World of Warcraft, Habba Hotel, or Gaia. Yes, people, that's right. I actually had a Gaia faggot in my class. He also admits to being a fur fag, but there's nothing wrong with that. And so, because of him, my lab group, there was 3 of us, suffered. Our grades went down because of this douchebag. Until I finally told the teacher, hey, look, this guy's not doing shit. Please disinclude him from our group. And so he did. But, I bent over backwards to help this fucker out, and to no avail. Pissed me the hell off. But what can I say? Haters gonna hate, potatoes gonna potate. But, yeah, other shit happens in a similar vein. A lot of it happens in college because, you want to help people. Well, I want to help people. That's pretty much top of my class for all of my classes. And it's like, okay, if you come to me for help, I'll make it a mutual deal. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. So I help people out with research projects for sociology, with the condition that they help me out with mine. Nope. And it was a vicious cycle. It was very backstabbing, which just reaffirmed my dislike for humanity. Anyway, so kind of want to continue my little religion rant from my last video. I know I picked on Christianity, but a lot of the other religions, are the same way as I described. It's, for the most part, blind faith without evidence. So, and again, that doesn't logically sit with me because I'm an evidence-based person. I need to see something to believe it. I have to form an understanding about it to believe it. And according to most religions, you aren't supposed to fully understand your deity, which I did not like. Like I said, I'm a logic-based person. If this deity is outside of the purview of the human mind, then, what's the point in believing in it? That's kind of where I come from in this. And that's why I like Buddhism. Buddhism in itself is not a religion. It's atheistic. The Buddha himself said, don't follow me. I'm not a god. In fact, don't believe a word I say. I'm not a prophet. I'm just an average guy like you. You know, stuff like that. It's quite inspiring, you know. Because if you look at other cults of personality, you know, Jim Jones, fucking Heaven's Gate, the Japanese End of the World cult that did the sarin gas on the subways in Tokyo. You know, those were all cults of personality. Those were people playing deity. Now, I'm all for, you know, power and control, but only when it's properly used. If you use it like they used it, then you're just a dick with a lot of power, but a dick. And it just kind of irritates me. But see, I see Catholicism as the same as that, because it's a massive cult of personality, because the Pope has the power to change their belief system. The Pope can change what people understand about the Bible, know about the Bible, shit like that. In fact, during the Dark Ages, the Church, Catholicism, had all the knowledge about it, about, you know, the Bible, religion, stuff like that, and they controlled the dissemination of the Bible and the actual belief system. This is because most people during the Dark Ages, most average citizens, were illiterate and were massively uneducated. So they didn't have the tools of critical thinking and, you know, questioning and stuff like that. If they questioned, they were excommunicated. And it's the Pope, you know. Going farther back, the Council of Trent, the Council of Nicaea, Pope Constantine, that's the biggest one. He actually removed parts of the Bible and added parts to the Bible, you know. But aside from that, Islam is kind of the same way. There's, you know, one person who is in contact or something with the higher power. I've heard some say that he is a reincarnation of the Prophet Muhammad, but everyone follows his word to the letter. And that's kind of how Osama bin Laden worked. He used that to his advantage. But Judaism's the same way. Christianity is the same way. Buddhism is not. Buddhism has no cult of personality. You come to your own understanding of it. You come to your own nirvana. You know? It's kind of awesome like that. But, yeah. I'm running out of time. I'm probably going to do another video on this and post it tomorrow as my, you know, as I continue my post per day thing until I become unbored. So, yeah, thanks for watching and stay tuned. Hey, if you like my blog, tell your friends about it, you know. Tell people. If you like reading random shit, boom, you know, this might be the blog for you. So let people know. Please. It's, if you're watching on YouTube, it's jamesgrief.tumblr.com. Nothing special. See ya.